and welcome to Disorderlands. I'm Socrates Johnson, MD, here with my buddy Rarharg, who is inarticulate today. You might notice that some things have changed since our last episode. We decided to scrap playing in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode because it was a depressing slog. It was not particularly fun. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, but we did beat the shit out of it, eventually.
That is true. And so we decided to go back to the beginning and play with the only characters we hadn't gone through the game as, me as the Gunzerker, and Rarharg as the Siren. And so at this point we've beaten the main storyline, but we're going to go through some of the DLCs. And this episode coincides with the release of the newest DLC, the raid on Digistruct Peak, which we are not going to do because it seems simply like a battle simulator and we do plenty of battling as is. But instead we're going to go through some of the original, more mission-based DLCs. And we'll be playing in normal mode. Or not. I thought I clicked on normal mode. Alright, we have made our way to Sanctuary after some follies. And first we have some golden keys to check out, so let's do that for a little bit. Relics.
Anything good?
Not bad. Alright, are we done looting the golden keys?
Yeah, but I may have given myself an excuse to respec.
Well, get on with it, for fuck's sake.
Nah, fuck it. Let's just go.
Alright, so which DLC would you like to do? Pirate DLC? The Igris DLC? Torgue DLC?
Let's do the Torque DLC.
Okay.
So it's fun.
Alright, so let's just find the badass creator of badassitude and watch the fireworks.
Drink that broth before emulsifies. Nope.
Readers of the world, this is Patricia Terrace, found another vault. As you may know, the opening of the first vault 5 years ago triggered a chain reaction that revealed more
You don't want to hear about that, Vault Hunter. You want to hear about loot. That's an explosion. My hear this.
protein guzzling buffoon. I'm supposed to be made. As I was saying, I discovered that this new vault is buried in the center of a large crate and will only open, quote, once the champion of Pandora feeds the blood of the ultimate power. That's not what the area is called.
Alright, welcome to Mr. Torgue's Campaign of Carnage. The best of the DLC so far released.
Although, Tiny Tina's DLC was pretty good.
That's true.
With the exception of every time it attempted to be touch and feel.
Yeah. So, in this DLC you'll be doing lots of stuff for Mr. Torgue, who is pretty awesome, and is sort of, as I say, a mix of Ted Nugent and Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
And very self-aware for a character in the Borderlands universe.
Vehicle physics. Kind of weird.
But I would go so far as to venture that Mr. Torgue is the best original character that has come out of Borderlands 2. So.
Yeah. I was hoping to trap him into a building.
Well, don't worry, I'll die again.
Sure. That was close. Somehow I missed that flaming barrel.
With your face? I'm fucking disorganized.
Sure, get a more emotional info.
Yep. Also, this DLC just features some really excellent dialogue. Some of which are being treated to now. If I could just hit these guys. Jesus. There we go. Thank you. I'm not doing so well with the accuracy lately. I am really loving the Gunzerker and just the insane amounts of DPS.
Pistol, what would you say to those who accuse you of cheating, of rigging fights to gain your #1 ranking?
Wow, Jeffrey. Well, I guess I say that to you. And then I tell them to never call me a cheater. And you can hold me on that. Hey, over here.
Well, there's Piston Pete. He's the primary antagonist of the DLC. Oh, you mean your friend?
I don't think his name's Pete either. Confusing him with Pyro Pete.
Really, just Piston?
Yeah, he's just Piston.
I've had that wrong from the very beginning.
No, you're a fucking idiot.
That's true. That's a great line. Is it just me, or does it seem like he's gonna betray the fuck out of you? Which is true.
Usually, your first match would be against a single opponent, but I thought, instead you're gonna be fighting as few dozen chumps called Horde of Horrors. Now, I'll keep your ass with both next time out on back. You don't want to take it easy.
And the Torgue DLC also has some special stuff that you can buy with Torgue tokens, which you can only get here. So it's quite impressive. But you want to save your money for the items of the day, which are ridiculously overpowered.
Yeah, but really, if I were you, I'd save my Torgue tokens until you were really at a level. What the fuck? Oh,
We have to actually sign in, yeah.
Well, fuck.
again.
Ah.
Yeah. And through the Torgue vending machines, it's one of the easiest ways to get the Herald pistol, which is simply one of the best weapons in the game.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the double penetrating uncounted Herald, the version that's most powerful, is fairly rare. I'm trying to remember how long it took me to get that.
I was there. It took a long time.
Yes. That was easy.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah, I just walked up to people and started shooting them in the face. Pick up the pace. We killed him in like 4 seconds.
Better get some ammo as I throw that gun to the ground.
Grenade took care of most of that. And so much of this DLC is set up like it's organized along the lines of professional wrestling. So there are like the fake storylines, which Torgue and Piston are pursuing. You are disgraced for a while, and then you return to redemption.
Sort of like, has nothing to do with Jesus.
No. The fights are talked up, but the outcomes are sort of predetermined. If you want to use your ability, I'm down.
Oh, I guess I could have used my ability on you, couldn't I?
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
That was pretty simple.
Piston is proud of you. I've arranged for the stagehands to deliver some guns to you. Take them. Piston thinks this will be the start of a beautiful relationship.
So we've been betrayed in a
So
short
why didn't Jack do that when he wanted to kill us?
We wasn't that smart. I do like how they sort of dispense with the idea of the vaults as these repositories of mystical power. It's like, yeah, it just gives you loot.
Yeah.
Just some guns and money that the aliens put in there.
Yep.
That guy was half on the floor.
Jesus Christ. I think your shotgun might be a little overpowered.
Think? It's possible.
Anything good in there?
A shotgun. A shotgun with about half the damage of my shotgun.
No.
Well, it makes up for being overpowered with being somewhat inaccurate. I do like how Salvador hums in the Hall of the Mountain King.
Mm-hmm.
Grunt.
Actually jumping up your head.
Like 5 times, dude.
Good.
So we just hang out for a while until the trigger happens. Hey, where'd you go? When I say self-aware, I mean that Torgue is aware of the constructed narrative he's participating in.
Yeah.
Which, you know, he's aware that he's the wrestling promoter. And it's just a storyline that we're pursuing. So we're going to the beatdown, which is another area where you'll spend a lot of time. I would go, but buddy here took the car there without me.
And now I just destroyed the car, so you can't catch up.
Oh well, I was just fighting skags. So, I guess we're both assholes. Enjoy that XP, asshole.
I will.
Alright.
Sniper.
Oh, that's that ridiculous sniper rifle.
Yeah, I don't. A lot. 12,500.
The only thing that ever killed me nowadays are barrels. But there are a lot of barrels in this area.
That squishing noise that they make when they explode is pretty satisfying. It was all shit.
Alright. Yeah, this is what happens when you get a bunch of golden keys. For a couple levels, you are just ridiculously invincible.
Yep.
This the loot you in for? No. Not even loot at all.
Oh, that was something.
It's the coward. You're gonna burn. Burn, burn, burn. Say, inspired status talk. Fire on. Fire talk. Kill power will be its ass inside there. But you gotta find out stash that sponsor and do that. Otherwise, you can't rise up the leaderboards.
And Mr. Torgue knows you're going to win. He's just intentionally drawing out the narrative. It's so great. You'll kill his ass. Just give it 20 minutes.
Hold it right there. Ready?
Just kill them as they come out the door. Get them all. There's none quite near me at the moment.
What?
Give me a second. You know, for this being such a great DLC, none of the areas are particularly interesting until you get to the Foundry. This is just sort of a generic urban level. So they do refrain from having incredibly annoying enemies. Just kind of generic dudes that you mow your way through. Alright.
About what you said, I think the Forge is probably the most interesting area of this DLC.
Yep. Although this particular area has this sort of arena combat here in the bar, which you can repeat for Torgue tokens, which is cool.
Yeah. And it gives the same amount of Torgue tokens, regardless of the different lanes.
And also, the raid version of Pyro Pete was a pretty interesting and difficult boss. So. It was really when we went through the game for the first time, fighting Pyro Pete the Invincible was probably the first major challenge we encountered.
Yeah.
It took a lot of practice.
Well, we didn't know the trick as well, so.
Well, even after we knew the trick, we didn't quite win instantaneously either.
Sure. That's my favorite line. Probably in the entire game.
Because it calls attention to the fact that you are just sent on so many fetch quests or meaningless little missions to waste time.
So, yes, the sponsor I kidnapped is in the bar. Go find her. This is not a trap. Yeah.
As the same arena where you'll fight Pyropete the Invincible. I should get a weapon that isn't fire. Unfortunately, most of my weapons are fire. There we go. No. Ah. Needless to say, I don't think he's going to be around for very long. There we go.
Did you end up with that super powerful rocket launcher from the warrior?
That's true.
I'll take that.
Switch some things up here. Just move that to there. And the fact that I have fire weapons works fairly well because we face a lot of humans in this DLC. Loot time.
Shit.
Meh.
Shit.
Let's talk to Moxie.
The beautiful, those sponsor of the history of Pandora, Mad Moxie!
Note the jiggle physics.
Miss me, sugar?
Indeed.
Thanks for
Dang.
saving me. So cool.
Because,
And given how tragically long it's been since I've been in my own fighting room, I wouldn't Torgue's Coliseum for myself. I think it's time you and I became partners. With benefits. Head back to the main cradle and talk strategy.
Cool.